My name is Roman. I'm from Czech Republic. I'm 26 years old.
And you used to have some health issues before.
Yeah, I was eating pretty unhealthy as a kid. And I was eating all the junk food you can ever imagine. So all the cookies and fatty stuffs and all the street food and all the fast foods, because I thought that food's not affecting us like in any way. So yeah.
You could eat anything you wanted back then.
I was eating anything.
And how did that manifest on your health?
Well, I was kind of sick all my childhood and teenage.
In what way?
I had a lot of issues. I had like migraines.
Yeah, migraines?
And I was cold and I had a flu like 8 times a year.
So colds and flus 8 times a year, wow.
Yeah, it was, at one point I was just ill all the time and my throat hurt. I had to take antibiotics.
So this was every year?
Yeah, it was happening for a long time, and I had even some like psychical issues, like panic attacks when my heart was beating super fast and ambulance had to go to take me to the hospital.
Oh wow.
It happened a few times. So in my past I was like addicted on weed. And I was addicted on pharmaceutics pills.
Okay.
How
Pharmaceuticals or?
Yeah, pharmaceuticals, like, yeah.
So like what kind of medication was, or pills?
It was medication, yeah.
For happy pills or?
Yeah, I took a lot of happy pills and I took some pills against shaking.
Right.
Of the body and the panic attacks. And I took like a lot of painkillers for my migraines, because I had migraines. Sometimes I had migraine attacks a few times a day, and sometimes once a week, but it was pretty powerful. I just lost my like vision for 1 hour and I had just to like lights everywhere, and then I get super strong like headache. And so I was addicted on a lot of pills.
Oh, wow.
And yeah.
And how old were you at the time?
It was all my teenage. So since I was 10, the bigger trouble started, and it lasted to my 18 or 19. So really long time, and I suffered a lot in the past.
Okay. Any other things you suffered from, or?
I don't remember now, but yeah, as I said, I had a lot of health issues and I had no idea what's happening to me. Doctors were doing a lot of these research, but most of the time, like with the migraines and with the cold and the temperatures, they never tell you what's happening with you because they have no idea.
Right.
So I felt really desperate, and sometimes I was just crying. And I had no idea why this is happening to me.
Right.
And
so what happened? What changed?
I think somehow I met the right people then, and I saw some documents on YouTube. So from my 18, I changed my life a lot. It wasn't like one huge big change, but it was more like baby steps. So I because I wanted to know why I feel so sick all the time, you know, and doctors were not giving me the answers. And I was so desperate, I just wanted to know why. And so I was asking all the time and trying to find the reasons. And then I met the right people and I found the answers.
And what were the answers?
It's the nutrition it's really important, like what you eat, that affects your body a lot. So
you started to eat differently?
yeah, I started to eat differently, like more fruits and vegetables, like totally naturally. I'm a big fruit lover, but fruit for us is something like we have after the lunch. Like I have 3 cherries.
A dessert.
As a dessert. But yeah, then I found you can have 5 or 10 mangoes for a meal, for example, and it could be the meal, and it could be satisfying, and I found I feel good. I also went on some meditation retreats, and I started working more with myself, and yeah, I met the right people. I was very lucky that I met the right people. So how did it change? Like, was it all overnight, and did you go fully raw overnight, or how did you eat, and how did the changes change? I had to put a lot of effort into it, and a lot of self-education, and a lot of I am doing this try failure thing. So there was a time I tried like don't get out of the coffee, and tried no refined sugar, and then no processed foods, and then like no gluten stuffs, and the biggest change was when I give up all the dairy products.
Dairy products, yeah, milk and...
Yeah, I think it's really important, because dairy products, most of the people don't know it, but after I ended up all the dairy products, I never had this cold or flu again.
Wow.
And my nose is still, I can breathe all the time, and now it's been years and I never had the flu again. So
awesome.
It was like baby steps.
Yeah, and the headaches or migraines?
No, maybe once a year.
Okay.
Twice a year maximum.
So they're pretty much gone as well, completely?
Yeah.
What caused that? Why do you think they disappeared? The dairy as well?
I have no idea. I mean, I was trying everything, so at times I give up the dairy products. I ended up eating meat, and I started eating really clean foods, like organic veggies and fruits, and that I ended up this white sugar and coffee, and it's like single steps. So if you change one thing, it seems like nothing's happening, but when you change this and this and this and this and this, now I found myself healthy, and I'm never ill, and I feel great all the time.
And
I mean physically.
How many % raw do you eat?
At that time it's like something like raw till 4, I think. So I eat like fruit all day, and I have cooked dinner. I was 100% raw for 6 months, but I am trying to not be so strict about food. So I think once your food is clean, in terms of it's really important your food is not factory processed, so it's like whole foods and just plant-based, fresh, organic. If you can afford, it's good, as much organic as possible.
Great.
And that's what's making the change, I think.
Wow.
From my experience.
Would you ever go back to the old diet?
No. I mean, I started changing my life when I was like 18, and now I'm 26, so it's more than 8 years. and it feels great when you're feeling great all the time and you're not ill. You don't have to go to hospital and take any pills. At this stage of my life, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke weed, I don't drink alcohol, I don't take any medication. I'm never ill, I never feel physically sick.
So you wouldn't want to change that for the world?
And I wouldn't change that at all. I feel totally great.
And so great to hear. I'm really glad you wanted to share it.
Yeah, and you know, I think it's affordable for everybody to feel great.
Okay. Do you, I know you have a YouTube channel, if you want to mention that.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's called I Just Am. The link is in the description below.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for having me.
Hvis du gerne vil vide mere om, hvordan man helbreder sig selv naturligt, så gå over på min hjemmeside Rask på Raw. Her kan du tilmelde dig mit gratis videocrash-kursus, og så lærer jeg dig meget mere om principperne og kosten, så du selv kan komme i gang. Og forresten, husk at abonnere på mig på YouTube, hvis du gerne vil se flere gode videoer.